Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Oh, okay, we're recording. Hey everyone, thank you for showing up tonight to my channel. Anyway, I just want to talk about dating, which I've mentioned, all right? I had another incident, and here we go with a story time. Well, then again, it's not really a story time because it's really short. But I really want to talk about dating and how crazy it is out here, right? That what I realize is that women, women, when you start talking to these men out here, make sure it's you have your standards set, right? That you look for certain things and don't settle. Now there may be some take and give, and I understand that, right? We all take and give to a certain degree, but it depends on what you are given. So I personally, um, maybe I better use this as an example. Bellas, know when you have a woman of substance, you really have to get to know her mind first. When you get to know her mind, you would have stolen her body, right? But when you start talking to a woman and you start from a sexual perspective first, then that just says a lot about you. And to be honest with you, those type of men, they turn me off. I just let them throw themselves under the rug. I mean, can we be real here? Um, hey, whatever you want to send me, you send me. If y'all know what I mean, and I'll take a look. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna move forward. If anything, my grandkids gonna look at this, but it's okay. Um, I'm building my collage. That's all. I'm building a collage. It's art. So if that's how you want to behave, you do that. And then when they say, okay, it's your turn, send me something, you know what I send them? I send them a thumbnail, something that they can find on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. You get a thumbnail. I'm not, I'm just not that type of woman. You know, it's, whew, men, it's more to a woman than just her body. And I think it's important that, it's nice to explore. It's nice to explore like different conversations and let's build on something. Like some women may say, um, you got to spend this much money, you got to do this, you got to do that. No, let's take it back to old school, right? Let's go for that walk in the park, if that's what it is. Let's go have a slice of pizza. Let's really get to talk. And oh, you hear the Brooklyn coming out of me. Let's get to talk. Let's get to talk, and let's get to just be friends and find out where it go. Let me see if I like you. And I'm talking about like you as far as conversation is concerned. Because when we do that, we get to find out more about the person themselves than just the bedroom. Or, a lot of times these relationships, they start out with lust first. No. I mean, it's nice when you see someone and they're attractive, yes. So that will pull you in. But, have you ever had it where an ugly man, right? I remember, I remember on a job I worked at, this guy he was just, he was ugly. He was ugly. He was next level ugly. I know if I brought him home, my mother would have been like, girl, are you serious? But you know what's funny? His personality, and after you get to know him, he wasn't cute, but that personality made him attractive. And you were looking at him like, oh, he can get it. He can get it, right? Because of the personality. But was he cute? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I mean, friends, family, everybody would have been like, girl, what is wrong with you? But then once they got to know him, they said, oh, now I see what she see in him. I'm telling you, that personality can take you a long way. So you don't always have to be the finest thing. Because some people that got them good looks, they got really bad attitudes, right? But so speaking of him, his personality was everything. So what I found recently, right? Guy tried to talk to me, and he just came at me the wrong way, and I had to explain to him, like, I'm a woman of substance, a woman of substance. And I'm going to say that to you ladies, that you have to lay it out on the table, right? Don't allow a man to disrespect you and come at you any kind of way. Set it from the beginning. I don't care how much you may like him, set it from the beginning, so this way you can get the proper respect. um I'm just not selling for anything less. And it's what's funny about that? And I'm not trying to sound loosey goosey, right? But one date I went on, this was like a while ago, like we're talking about like 5 years, maybe 4 years ago, right? Maybe it could have been 4 or 5. And this same person, right, always like, oh, you don't call me and this. Well, again, it's how they start out with you, right? And when it's something I feel like that's not right, I don't move forward. Actually, I just get turned off. So because I got turned off by him, right, I just didn't entertain him. Well, guess what? Today, while I was running around, I saw his car and I said, oh, let me call him and see what's up with him. So he was actually nearby, and so he came over, gave me a hug and stuff. And just because I guess the way that I treat him, like, I don't care, which I don't. I don't. So maybe I'll send him a YouTube. He's gonna know I'm talking about him. Um, he made an offer. I don't know. I could resist it, but I thought about it. It left me thinking. He was like, I don't care. I would drop whoever it is. If you really want to do this, we could do this. And I'm like, looking, saying, he makes good money. This may work. So that's a thought. I'm going to have to revisit that and really, really think about it and see. But you know what I did? I laid it out. Like, this is where I'm at. And he saw it from my actions. So I'm going to say to all the women out there, okay, this is not for the men, this is for the women. Set your standards of what you look for in a man. Let them know, and don't settle for anything less. And if they come at you sideways, no matter how much you may like that person, or you want to get with them, or maybe you lusting after them, fall back. Fall back. If it's meant for you, it'll be yours. And if not, then just let it go. On to the next, especially if you want substance. So find some time to get comfortable with you, so you can realize what it is that you really want. All right? And then you set out for it, because he'll know when he get to you, he's getting a woman of substance. All right. So I want everyone to, that's it for tonight. Just something quick and short. Please hit the like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so when I upload a new video, you'll get it. All right. So everyone, have a good night and thank you for checking out my channel. Until the next time. All right. Later.